So we're overlooking the little city of Zihuatanejo on the west coast of Mexico. This is the bay. You can see one of the famous hotels in town. That's the Casa que Canta. It's that terracotta colored one over there. And then over that mountain ridge over there is another famous resort town called Ixtapa. They share an airport, which we just flew into. It's about 3.5 hours south of Los Angeles. And we're going to a little resort that's over the hills that way called Playa Viva. It's an eco-resort, an eco-luxury resort, which is 5 rooms, so I'm really looking forward to trying it out. There's a turtle sanctuary, and they also make their own salt there, so I'm really curious to see what the rooms look like. And so I've just come back to the main lodging building here at Playa Viva, and I'm just going to take you on a quick tour of my room. Here it is. It's like a gorgeous, gorgeous palapa, or hut, a beach hut. It's got a fan. It's got a bed with mosquito netting, sort of like a beautiful camping canopy bed. It's got a gorgeous day bed right here where you can lounge or have another person staying in the room with a view overlooking the waves out there, as well as a desk. As you can see, it's completely open-aired right now, so that's your soundtrack right there, if you can hear it, the waves. This is your air conditioning system, and yeah, there are a few bugs, but nothing too pernicious, I have to say. There's some scorpions at night, but they've had very few instances of people being stung. This is the bathroom. Here's the safe drinking water, so they provide you with a full gallon of that every day just to make sure you have what you need. There's a gorgeous large shower area here with a stone inlaid floor. And there's the shower, open to the elements, so it's nice to get a little cross breeze in there while you're taking your shower. And here is the private water closet as well. As you can see, even the materials they've used to construct it are environmentally friendly. And other than that, all the bulbs are low wattage. They're powered completely by the solar array near the entrance to the resort itself. And basically it's a place to unwind, unwire, and just sort of connect back with nature and yourself rather than staying connected back home. Though if you want to do that, you can go back to the area where the pool is over there and the dining room, and that's where the Wi-Fi signal is. So that's what I'm going to do now because unfortunately work calls, but I fully plan on enjoying the waves a little later today and coming back for a siesta. This doesn't look like much. In fact, it looks basically like a tarp over a pit of sand, and that's basically what it is, but in fact it is Playa Viva's Tortuguero, or turtle sanctuary, and each one of these spokes that you see marks a nest that volunteers have found up and down the beach here outside Zihuatanejo and have brought back here for safekeeping until the baby turtles hatch. And that's what's happening with these buckets here. As soon as the eggs start to hatch, the sand begins to collapse, and they keep the buckets there to protect them, and then once they hatch, they can count them, catalog them, and then prepare them for release into the wild, all of which happens within a few short hours, although it takes them about, I think, 2 months to actually hatch there. And then they basically just take them right down to the beach here, as you can see, and release them into the wild. Like I did a few weeks ago in Cabo. We're releasing some baby sea turtles into the wild here in their native habitat. They've got a whole program here, and there is, in fact, a turtle sanctuary where you can go and help out and watch them hatch and everything like that. So this group hatched last night. I think there were 3 different nests that they got, and we put them into plastic bins. We're going to let them crawl out onto the sand and into the ocean, and that's just one of the experiences to have here at this eco-resort. I just wanted to highlight 2 things at the main building. This spot right here, which is a cozy sitting area at the moment, was where a few of us took a yoga class this afternoon, right around sunset, which was just perfect. And then here, there's just a little sandy area, and there's a white wall here where they can project movies and slideshows and whatever else you want. The projector's just up there, right next to where they're diligently preparing our dinner in the kitchen. And basically you can make every night movie night here if you want to. You can bring your own DVDs. They have a little collection of DVDs too here if you want to use.
I'm David Leventhal, and I'm one of the founders of Playa Viva. And as part of our design principles for the Sustainable Boutique Hotel, we developed the following missions. One was to promote biodiversity. Another one was to create more energy than we actually use. Another was to create cleaner water, because you can create more water. The other one was to promote a transformative experience, and that transformative experience may be just coming and relaxing, or it may be changing your life in some way. And the other one was to create meaningful community, so that you gain something from the community you participate with at various levels. And then the last one is to think multi-generational, to really look at the impact of creating a living legacy. From the transformative experience really can be anything from coming in and just relaxing from the hectic day-to-day life, and really kind of getting to a point of moving at the pace of nature. That's one way. The other one is just because we're running a sustainable boutique hotel, you're able to say, wow, you mean you can actually like run a place like this completely off solar? Well, maybe I can go back and put solar on my home. For me, it's I have several different things that are my favorites, but one of them is watching the reaction that people go through, because we have so many guests who are like planning their itinerary, what are the activities and all the things that there are to do, and they come here and then they just let it all go. And it's not like I have to do anything. Things happen. And that's one of my favorite things to see, is people let go and really connect.